ever felt like time is slipping away? That no matter how hard you try, you're always one step late? This is the story of a boy who thought he had lost his time forever, until one broken clock taught him the real meaning of success. In a small dusty village surrounded by hills and silence, there lived a boy named Aarav. He wasn't rich or famous. His father fixed bicycles by the roadside, and his mother sold vegetables in the market. Every morning, Aarav ran to school barefoot, carrying a torn notebook and a heart full of dreams. He wanted to be an engineer, to build machines that made life easier for people like his parents. But life had its own plans. People laughed at his dream. Engineer? You can't even afford shoes, they said. One evening on his way home, Aarav saw an old clock lying near a trash heap. Its hands frozen, glass cracked, and gears rusted. Something about it caught his attention. He picked it up, wiped off the dust, and took it home. His father laughed. "Why bring that junk?" But Aarav said softly, "Maybe I can fix it." Every night after finishing homework, he worked on the broken clock. No matter how hard he tried, the clock wouldn't tick. One night, frustrated, Aarav threw the clock aside. At that moment, his old teacher, Master Dev, came to visit. He saw the clock and asked, "Why so upset, Aarav?" Aarav said, "Sir, maybe some things are meant to stay broken, like my dreams." Master Dev smiled and picked up the clock. He pointed to a small jammed gear and said, "One tiny gear stopped the whole system, just like one doubt can stop your whole life." Then he added, "Remember, time doesn't stop. Only people do. Fix your gear and start again." From that day, Aarav changed. He stopped complaining about what he didn't have and started using what he did. He collected scrap metal, learned from old books, and practiced repairing clocks and radios. Soon villagers noticed. The same boy who once struggled to buy pencils was now fixing everyone's watches. Each tick reminded him, progress may be slow, but it's still progress. Years later, Aarav opened a small workshop. He saved every rupee and never stopped learning. Years passed. Aarav became an engineer. He returned to his village not with pride, but with purpose, to teach others what he had learned. He opened a training center for poor children, giving them hope and skill. One day, an old man visited his workshop. It was Master Dev. Aarav smiled and handed him the same clock, now fixed and ticking perfectly. Master Dev said, "So, time has finally started moving again?" Aarav replied, "No, Master. It never stopped. I just learned to move with it."